Ladies and gentlemen, Ebola has been cured, the ozone hole has gotten smaller and just closed back up. I've became funny because the hiatus is over. And welcome back to another Steven Universe vlog. I'm your friendly Gruppeteer, and today's episode is Sword to the Sword. And before I even get started on the episode, yay, the hiatus is over, so we can party again. But before the episode even starts, we see the new, not like theme song, but the new title sequence. It's different than, well, I can't say different than Season 1 because there's Season 2 episodes with it, but it's different than it was before the hiatus. At the moment, I can't say which one I like more, and, it's pretty quick, and it's way too early for any videos to be uploaded on the internet of it yet. But I don't think it changes the theme song lyrics. It changes, the sounds a little, what's it called? Yeah, it, sounds a little different. There's, a little electric guitar, synth in there somewhere. But besides that, everything's, just the same. And it looks great. And so, Sword to the Sword is the episode. And in this episode, Connie, wants to learn how to be a sword fighter, kind of like Pearl. So, Steven brings her to Pearl, and they go to a sacred temple kind of place, and Pearl teaches Connie how to sword fight because Connie apparently wants to be there if, anything bad happens and she and Steven have to fight. So Pearl, through a... I know sometimes in these vlogs, I say I don't like a song, and then I go back and listen to it, and then I love it, kind of like how I did with Strong in the Real Way. But I don't, this might just be another one of those instances, but I didn't really like the song that much. I mean, it was a good song, and it was a really well-made song, it progressed the story. I guess the musical part of it was not what I got, not what got it me. The animated segment of it is amazing, and the lyrics are great. It didn't, musically, click for me. But that's not to say it's a bad song. It's amazing, and it really, what really impresses me about it is how forward it drives the plot. It's not really something about just a random song, much like most of the songs in the series. It drives the plot forward, and this one drives it really, really straight into the head. It gets most of the training montage things out of the way pretty quick. It's a really good segue because there's a lot more. There's a lot more meat to this episode. So Steven wants to talk to Connie about something, but Connie is getting a super special lesson today. So when Steven tells the Garnet and Amethyst about this, they say that Pearl's training Connie to become Steven's little battlefield slave, if you will, just like Pearl was for Rose back in the Battle for Earth, against Jasper and, those thousands of years ago. So, I'm not sick, I got a little thing, that's why my voice is a little nasally. It's been a while. I haven't done a vlog in a while. I've been filming the Over the Garden Wall parody, and it's gonna be great, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I'm looking at you. You're gonna love it. So, Steven goes to tell Connie, what's happening, and they have, a cool little sequence where they fight off a whole bunch of pearls. And Pearl gets super mad that Connie isn't doing what she's supposed to, and there it was again, my voice got, all synthy. It's weird. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, back to the thingy. Where was I? Yeah, Pearl gets super, mad because, she's kind of, saying that Connie doesn't matter on the battlefield. The only thing that matters is protecting Steven, because Steven's, their, weapon with his, their ultimate weapon with his shield. But, Steven doesn't want that. Connie probably doesn't want that either. But Pearl wants that because that's the way she felt for Rose. And, hey, look how that turned out. That's not funny. I'm not funny when I make that joke. So that was bad. That was a bad joke for Steven Universe fans, and I feel that I've disappointed everybody, so I know I'm doing something right. So, Steven, Pearl kind of has a freak out and goes and kind of recreates that scene from Rose's Scabbard where she's sitting like on a cliff, and Steven comes over to comfort her. Even to the point that they're sitting on a cliff both times, and Steven goes over to comfort her, and there's parts where you can only see like this part of her face. You can't see her nose or her eyes or anything, just to add like the darkness for expression. It wasn't like, for someone as hardcore as a fan as me, who kind of has to be a hardcore fan. It was kind of like deja vu, but I wouldn't put it down as a complaint. Maybe that's just how they handle scenes like that, to give it more like emphasis. But they comfort Pearl, and they talk about how Steven and Connie can work together on the battlefield as a team with Steven's shield and Connie's sword, and they can be like the ultimate weapon, and everything's fine and dandy after that. And boy, am I happy Steven Universe is back, because I missed this. Just this. Like, there's so much heart in this episode. It's like overwhelming. Steven the overall theme of Steven Universe is, caring and love and affection, but there's so much heart put into this episode, with Pearl feeling so passionately for Rose, as you can see in a whole bunch of scenes. I mean, they give out all kinds of new information about the war. I can't wait to see all the speculations you have about that. But they have all kinds of details about the war given out, how much, she cared for Rose. We see even more of her, dealing with Rose's loss. But we also see so much heart and, connection. I wouldn't say maybe romantic. It's a little romantic. Between Steven and Connie in this episode. How much they care for each other, and how much Connie's willing to fight for Steven, and how much Steven, doesn't want anything bad to happen to Connie. It's just like an overwhelming amount of affection. There's, besides Amethyst's, second line, where she just comes and she's like, Steven, why you acting so cray-cray? Pretty much, there's, no flaws in this episode. I wouldn't say it's my favorite episode, but it's like a flawless episode, and it is a great way to bring back the Steven Universe, formula, after such a, I wouldn't say lengthy hiatus, but, for someone like me, it was bad. It was bad. I didn't shower for it was about 2 months, right? I didn't shower for 2 months straight. I didn't eat. I was glued to Tumblr waiting for any information. It's like when you're at a zoo and you see the zookeepers throw out a piece of meat to the lions, and they all just jump on it, and one person grabs it and runs away. That was me. I just grab it, and no one's allowed to have it. It's mine. This is my piece of information. Wow, that was bad. But anyway, besides that, great episode overall. And one thing I did notice was the backgrounds in this episode. Even though they're amazing in all episodes, this one had a lot more of a fantasy-ish, kind of dreamlike thing going on, especially when they were at the arena, or pretty much only when they were at the arena, which it looks really nice. And there's just the final scene they go off on when the reflection of the clouds is in Pearl's sword. It looks really, really nice. That would be that's like screensaver. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice stuff. Besides that, amazing episode overall. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's practically flawless. And I can't wait to see what StevenBomb has planned for this entire week, because this entire week I'll be doing StevenBomb vlogs, just like I did last StevenBomb. However, you might want to expect the one on the 17th to be probably a day late, because that's my birthday and I'm doing stuff that day because I'm getting old. So that might be a day late. But besides that, they'll all be on time pretty much. I'm pretty sure Tuesdays will be on time. They'll all be on time. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button with your nose. And don't die. That'd be bad if you did that. Chicka chicka.